September snowstorm, that's the headline for the inland Northwest and Intermountain West overall as we get some very cold air and maybe a little bit more snow than what is even normal for the mountains this time of year. And we already have winter storm warnings now issued for the mountains in northern Washington and North Idaho and likely most of Montana as well. We will see accumulations above 3,000 feet. Now, for most cities, we sit below that, but we are still expecting at least a little bit of snow or a rain-snow mix come either Saturday morning or Sunday morning. But some of the mountaintops in the area could see anywhere between 6 to 18 inches of snow. And to put that into perspective, we usually only get 2 inches of snow on Mount Spokane in September. It's already snowing on Stevens Pass in the Cascades. You can see that snow already coating parts of the road already. So a little bit of that energy starting to move over our passes for Saturday and Sunday. So here's a 48-hour timeline of the rain, snow, and wind. As for Saturday morning, small chance for snow, but it's actually mostly rain for Spokane, the foothills, and the valleys overall. So expect mostly rain Saturday. But come Saturday night and Sunday morning, that's when a little bit of snow starts to work itself into the equation. It might still be a rain-snow mix, but snowflakes will certainly be flying come early Sunday morning. And all the meantime, we will have some strong winds, especially in North Idaho. Here's Doppler radar right now. We're getting rain currently in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, so cooling off. And this is just the beginning of the system. You already see a little bit of snow over some of the tallest mountain peaks, especially between Colville and Republic, which means that Sherman Pass is already seeing some snow themselves. So watch Future Tracker. Come Saturday morning, the mountains are getting snow, but it stays rain for most of our valleys and cities and foothills until Saturday night. Here's about 11 o'clock in the evening that rain transitions over to snow or a rain-snow mix, if you will. So that's where we'll start to see some snowflakes start to fly Saturday night and a little bit into Sunday morning. This is when we'll be coldest overall. After we hit this point, that snow goes back to rain during the day on Sunday. So a very raw, cold, rainy, snowy, and windy weekend, no matter how you look at it, with the mountains and mountain passes seeing the most snow. So if you have any big travel plans, even over Sherman Pass or Stevens Pass or Snoqualmie Pass or Lookout Pass, snow in the works all across the state of Washington and Idaho and Montana for that matter as well. So plan accordingly for that and prepare yourself for winter driving over the mountain passes. Here in Spokane, it's not going to stick to the ground. We see the snowflakes, but the ground is just too warm to give us any local travel impact. So how much snow? Just a trace. That means we'll see it fall, but it's not going to stick. Some of our higher elevation cities like Wallace, Kellogg, Bonners Ferry, and Republic might actually get a little bit of that snow to stick, but mostly it stays over the mountains. As for the winds, they'll be strongest over North Idaho with wind advisories for wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour over the course of this weekend. It doesn't mean we could see some minor tree damage and by relation some minor power outages should those fall on any power lines, and our wind chills down into the mid-20s, feeling more like November as opposed to late September. Yes, that snow has the best chance on Sunday morning with a low of about 32 degrees, but even the mornings after that stay cold. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning below the freezing mark, meaning we still are in line for a frost on top of the snow that we could see this upcoming weekend. So if you have any plants, you're going to want to cover them tonight, pretty much keep them covered through Wednesday. That's a very lovely October looking forecast as opposed to late September, but brace yourself for just a little bit of snow this weekend.